What is up, guys? Welcome on back to the news with TK. Still traveling, still been doing what we got to do, getting things done, man. And I'm beat. 22 and a half hours of debate started at 1 a.m. last night on the big, beautiful bill. That has now concluded. It is now going to the House floor. But before we get into that, let's roll the intro. I have a short clip of Steve Scalise. We have the final vote from the Rules Committee, which sends it to the floor, and then we'll come back and discuss.
Margins are tight. In the end, I don't know how many no votes there will be because some people say no and then they vote yes. And that happened on the budget round one and budget round two. There were some people that were no walking onto the floor that ultimately voted yes. And I'm confident that we're going to get them there today. We're going to still have some more conversations, by the way. We're not done with those talks.
Just to clarify what's going to happen tonight, you're going to issue the manager's amendment. We're going to see that pass through rules.
Manager's amendment's being finalized. They're going to get to that point shortly. I don't know how many more hours, but I mean, every committee, you had Energy and Commerce go 26 hours. Rules is doing whatever it takes to get through this process, and then we'll debate and vote on the bill this afternoon.
You'll vote on the rule tonight, and then you'll debate the bill, and you'll vote on the bill tonight.
We're going to vote on the bill. We're going to vote on the rule, then go straight into debate, then vote on the bill all tonight. Can't tell you what time because there's a lot of unlimited debate that's involved, but we're going to keep moving this process forward and get this bill over to the Senate.
Does the president warn that these members may face blowback if they vote no?
There's no threats. I mean, this is about getting this country back.
So just to clarify, there's going to be no changes to Medicaid or...
Well, there's a manager's amendment. We talked about this publicly, that we're going to move up the implementation date for work requirements, for example, on Medicaid.
But the provider
that's
tax
going to be
and the
the
other
manager's amendment, so recognize that.
But the provider tax changes? The other stuff that Freedom Park was thinking. What about the...
Norman, no. Mr. Roy? Mrs. Houchin? No. Mrs. Houchin, no. Mr. Langworthy? No. Mr. Langworthy, no. Mr. Scott? No. Mr. Scott, no. Mr. Griffith? No. Mr. Griffith, no. Mr. Jack?
No.
Mr. Jack, no. Mr. McGovern?
Aye.
Mr. McGovern, aye. Ms. Scanlon?
Aye.
Ms. Scanlon, aye. Mr. Neguse? Aye. Mr. Neguse, aye. Ms. Ledger-Fernandez? Aye. Ms. Ledger-Fernandez, aye. Madam Chair?
No.
Madam Chair, no.
Clerk will report the total.
4 yeas, 8 nays.
The amendment is not agreed to. Hearing no further discussion, the question is on the motion from the gentlewoman from Indiana. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say no.
No.
In the opinion of the chair, the ayes have it. The motion is agreed to.
Ask for a roll call.
Mr. McGovern requests a roll call. The clerk will call the roll.
Mrs. Fishbach?
Yes.
Mrs. Fishbach, aye. Mr. Norman? Mr. Norman, aye. Mr. Roy? Mrs. Houchin? Mrs. Houchin, aye. Mr. Langworthy? Aye. Mr. Langworthy, aye. Mr. Scott? Aye. Mr. Scott, aye. Mr. Griffith? Aye. Mr. Griffith, aye. Mr. Jack?
Aye.
Mr. Jack, aye. Mr. McGovern?
Hell no.
Mr. McGovern, no. Ms. Scanlon?
No.
Ms. Scanlon, no. Mr. Neguse? No. Mr. Neguse, no. Ms. Ledger-Fernandez? Ms. Ledger-Fernandez, no. Madam Chair?
Aye.
Madam Chair, aye.
The clerk will report the total.
8 yeas, 4 nays.
The ayes have it. The motion to report is agreed to. Accordingly, the gentlewoman from Indiana, Ms. Houchin, will be managing this rule for the majority.
And I will for the minority. Can I ask just one question? What is the schedule?
We will be going to the floor
You gotta do it, right?
right now.
Are we doing just the rule tonight, or are we doing the rule and the bill tonight?
I am not clear, but I believe there's a chance we'll do the bill tonight.
All right.
Okay?
Thank you.
So,
Aren't you glad we started at 1 o'clock?
without, usually about 20 minutes.
20, 30 minutes usually.
Right. Right. Without objection, the committee is adjourned.
15 minutes after you hear the bells, right?
So, a couple of interesting things. The manager's amendment is, you know, I've heard a lot of things over the last couple of days, even on my car channel, talking about this amendment. I mean, talking about this bill dealing with emissions, right? And how some of these people are talking about, some of these congressmen are issuing amendments on the Republican side to try to push emissions back as far as 2007. That's actually huge. But then the manager's amendment came in, and they are removing licensing, the tax stamp, or basically what you have to pay to be able to own a suppressor. I can't believe it. Constitutional carry, they're trying to push that into the bill in the manager's amendment. Basically would mean concealed carry permits in all 50 states would be, you don't have to have one. I feel like that's kind of common sense, if you ask me. So none of that to me is shocking, right? I think, you know, you go by the Constitution, and that's what you do. But it'll be interesting to see how it goes for, you know, if Steve Scalise is actually going to get this on the floor tonight and get this voted on. We'll see. I think he could get it done, and it could go to the Senate tomorrow. And we already know the Senate's got CRAs and other stuff that they're voting on tomorrow. So it'll be interesting to see how it all plays out. But give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I truly appreciate this first month of, you know, because we've only been doing the news with TK for April. That's it. Like, we started this in April. We're wrapping, or I mean, not April, May. Sorry. We started this in May. We're wrapping this thing up in May. And I can't say how huge this first month is with pushing the channel. So thank you very much. And we'll continue to stay on top of the news. I'll continue to give you my opinion, whether you like it or not. And we'll continue to push out this content. Anyways, as always, stay petty, my friends.